Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to start our Subaru Overlander camper build, I guess it is. I've been wanting to do something like this for quite a while, and I got this car. Pretty good deal. I got it as part of a trade. It's got a little damage here. It has the 2.5. Yep, the 2.5 4-cylinder engine. I already bought a whole bunch of parts to get started on this build. My plan is well, this fender I want to replace, but it has a little damage right here also, and I'm thinking this would be a good place to put a small propane tank. Cut this out, put a door in. It's in overall good shape. It has 290,000 miles on it, so I have already purchased. I've purchased so much. Front and rear struts complete, brakes, rotors. I even went as far as getting O2 sensors just in case. And I got timing belt kit and water pump, and then valve cover gaskets, because you can smell them. My plan is we're going to rip all this interior out of this thing in the back. Anything from the front seats, the back of the front seats back, I want to take out just to see what's here. I might have to do some welding and cutting. I believe the fuel tank's probably going to be under the seat, which is great, because that means the spare tire area, maybe I'd be able to cut this out a little bit bigger and put one of those Dometic coolers in here. But this plan was because it has length for sleeping. I'm not very tall. Roof rack for kayaks. Put our water source on top. We can haul our bikes, and we like to travel for weeks on end and stay for free. So I'm just going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to start ripping into this motor. I want to make sure it's good. Alright, so I went ahead and did both the valve cover seals and all the other seals on there, but I didn't do the timing belt yet. I mainly didn't want to do the timing belt yet because I wanted to wash the engine, and I don't want those chemicals on the new belt. So now while that dries, I'm going to go ahead and start tearing into the back. I'm going to go ahead and pull seats. I'm going to pull even both sides. I don't know about the top yet. I might pull it down a little bit just to see how much room might be up there. I doubt it. I mean, if I do pull it down, I'll probably do it for insulation purposes. I'm going to go ahead and pull all the way around these windows. Pretty much everything in here. I'm going to get all this stuff. Seat belts. That, I don't know about that yet. That might stay for now. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that stuff pulled. I'm gonna save everything. I'm gonna take it apart as nice a condition as I can, because I might change my mind on something. I haven't decided about where the spare tire is yet. I have a couple ideas to be able to leave the tire there. I didn't see a jack in this yet. So I may have to go Outback and see if I can find a jack to put in this car. And then, so yeah, I'll bring the camera back out when I get that all stripped down. Alright, so I went ahead and got the timing belt done. I'm really glad I did it too. Let's see. I'm getting some light here. You can see right there where it's going to start separating. There's another spot. There's another spot right there. So I also went ahead and stripped most of the back of the interior out. So I decided to leave this floor piece in here. It's pretty solid. It already has all the pieces in here. That's got foam under it. If I have to, when I do my build, I'll cut part of this, but I want to be able to access under here for my spare tire. I'm going to leave the spare under there. There's more reasons why I want to leave it like that, because I found a possible tent that goes on the back. It folds up in a circle, and I also have my shower slash bathroom tent that when I break it down, it's in a circle also, and they'd fit really nice on top of my spare tire. I need to order a refrigerator and some sort of a EcoFlow or a Jackery. I want to put the battery system over here. There's already 12 volt here. This was for outlet. This is supposed to be for the stereo antenna, but I'm going to remove this and just put a regular antenna up on the fender. And then on this side is the fuel side. So if nothing else, I'm just going to make this a box to put some kitchen stuff in. And then I'm not totally sold if I want to take this top out. If I do, it'll give me at least probably 2 more inches of headroom, and then I can finish it off nice. I'm not going to have any lights in the back here that run off the car battery. Well, nothing back here will run off the car battery except for when I'm running it. It'll charge whatever my power source is along with solar panels. Let me see. I was able to push out some of this dent, but I want to see if I can get a 5-gallon propane tank and cut my own box in here for it. That way it's no gas on the inside, but I do need some sort of propane. I don't like running those little 1 pound propane tanks. They're just expensive and you really don't get a full pound out of it. So I need to order a 5 pound propane tank. So once I get everything kind of ordered and in, then I'll have a better idea how I want to build this out. So I'll be back. I got most of this engine back together, and I got new hoses. Don't worry about that, it was a little short. But I got to thinking about the cold air intakes that they make for these. And after pricing them, they're about as much as I paid for the entire car. So I did some looking and nosing around my garage, and I found one of these intercooler boots off some truck I worked on, and it happened to fit perfectly. Nice and snug, of course. Really difficult one-handed. There. Really nice right there. So I got to thinking, maybe I should order me another one. Of course I couldn't find an all black one, so this one's got red inside. And it fit nice and snug on there. Like a glove. And I was looking around at pipe, and I couldn't find any pipe the right size. That's 2.5 inch OD. Oh, an ID on the boot, OD on the pipe. So I just ordered this exhaust kit that comes with lots of different bins. Not that I'm going to use them on this, because I don't want to make like a curly Q. but came with some mandrel bent 90s. And I think if I just shortened this up enough, one there and then one there, I can come up with my own cold air intake. So that is my project, because this setup with this box, I'd still not understand why they do that. I guess there's a reason, but I know this creates turbulence and you want smooth air. So I'm gonna get set up and start fitting, oops, and get something welded up, see what it looks like when I'm done. So I'm going to take a little time. I'll take some of these wows out from the portaband, square it up, get this welded, smooth it out, and then clean all this because they're kind of oily from being in the bender. And I'm going to clean out the inside. I'll get them all painted, and then I'll just fill those gaps too, and we're going to see how it works. Alright, so got that finished up. If you stay a few feet from it, looks pretty good. And the key to covering anything up is buy the hammered paint. That way where your welds and grinds are don't show up. But you know, I'm not entering a car show with it, so I'm going to put a couple of coats of paint on it over the night, and then well, I got to flip it over and paint it too. So we'll see how it fits up whenever that's all done. So next day, got this here, can't really call it a cold air intake, but sure looks nicer than what there was. These clamps, there was two of them, came with this boot, and I didn't want to put this style clamp on plastic. But the good thing about it is the filter's still up here. So really hope you like the beginning of this build. I don't think this is going to be a very long video. This is just the start of it. I still have parts coming in. I think I showed in the beginning of this I have new struts and brakes and more parts, but I'm waiting on a lift kit. So once I bring this camera back out for another video or another episode, it's going to be suspension work, lift kit, and by then I'm going to have a good idea how good this drives. I've still never once driven this car on the road, so I'm going to start driving it back and forth to work. And if I need to order more parts, it'll give me some time. I think the lift kits are like 2 to 3 weeks out. I ordered it like a week ago, so hopefully, oh, and I'll have this at my dad's shop because he has a lift. So thanks for watching, and like and subscribe. Thank you.